Most people believe that the world of massive corporate contracts is still driven by expensive lunches, firm handshakes, and secret boardroom meetings between powerful executives. While human relationships still matter at the very top, there is a quiet shift happening inside the world's largest companies that you need to understand if you want to navigate the modern economy. We are entering an era where billion-dollar vendor agreements are no longer managed by feelings or personal loyalty, but by cold and calculated artificial intelligence algorithms. If you have ever wondered how a global shipping giant or a massive retail chain manages thousands of suppliers simultaneously without drowning in paperwork, the answer is automated financial governance. You might have seen short clips suggesting that billions are decided this way and felt a sense of unease or confusion. My goal today is to remove that confusion and give you a clear mental model of how these systems actually function within a professional enterprise environment. Think of this as a guided tour through the digital nervous system of a modern corporation. To understand this shift, we first need a simple metaphor. Imagine a massive garden with thousands of different plants, each representing a vendor providing a specific service like logistics, raw materials, or software support. In the old days, a human gardener would walk around with a clipboard, trying to spot which plants were wilting and which were thriving. But in a garden this large, a human simply cannot see everything at once. They might miss a small patch of rot until it has already spread to the entire crop. Today, corporations have installed an invisible network of sensors that monitor every single drop of water, every leaf, and every bit of soil in real time. This is what artificial intelligence does for corporate contracts. It acts as an omnipresent auditor that never sleeps, never gets tired, and has no personal bias toward the person who sold the contract. At its core, this system is about moving from reactive management to proactive governance. In a traditional setting, a company realizes a vendor is failing only after a major shipment is late or a service goes down, causing a visible crisis. By then, the financial damage is already done. In the new enterprise flow, the artificial intelligence system is constantly ingesting millions of data points from across the global supply chain. It monitors fluctuating fuel prices, weather patterns, labor strikes, and even the social media sentiment of a vendor's workforce. When the system detects a pattern of declining performance that a human eye would dismiss as a one-time fluke, it flags the relationship for review. Let us walk through a realistic scenario to see how this actually plays out in a corporate office. Imagine a global bank that relies on 5 different cybersecurity firms to protect its data. Historically, these firms would send a monthly report to a manager who would skim the highlights and approve the next payment. Now, that bank uses an integrated intelligence layer. This system monitors the actual response times of those firms every second of every day. It compares their performance against each other and against the industry standard. If one firm starts lagging behind by even a fraction of a percent in its threat detection, the system does not just send an email. It automatically adjusts the bank's risk profile, reallocates a portion of the upcoming budget to a better-performing competitor, and generates a pre-written termination notice based on the specific performance clauses in the digital contract. The human executive does not spend their morning arguing about performance metrics. Instead, they receive a summary that says the system has already mitigated the risk and asks for a final digital signature to confirm the move. This is the reality of hidden financial governance. The algorithm has become the gatekeeper of the relationship because it possesses a level of granular visibility that no human team could ever match. This has significant stakes for everyone involved in the business world, from entry-level analysts to senior vice presidents. The winners in this new environment are the vendors who understand that their data is their resume. They no longer win by being friends with the buyer. They win by maintaining a perfect digital footprint that the buyer's artificial intelligence can validate. The losers are the organizations that still rely on old-school sales tactics and fail to realize that their performance is being measured by a machine that cannot be charmed. For a professional, this means your career value is increasingly tied to your ability to manage and interpret these autonomous systems. If you are a student or a fresher entering the workforce, do not just learn how to use tools. Learn how the flow of data creates a decision and how that decision impacts the bottom line. Understanding this cause and effect is what separates a technician from a strategic leader. Businesses are looking for people who can sit between the data and the final decision, ensuring that the artificial intelligence is aligned with the company's long-term goals. This is not about machines replacing humans. It is about machines providing the cold facts so that humans can make higher-level strategic choices. It is factual, it is calm, and it is the standard operating procedure for the most profitable companies on Earth. By understanding this, you move from being a spectator of the technological revolution to a participant who knows exactly how the game is played. You start to see why certain companies suddenly lose massive deals or why a long-standing partnership quietly dissolves overnight. It is rarely a personal drama. It is almost always a data-driven conclusion reached by an invisible governor. As we look at the broader impact, we see that this level of automation brings a new kind of stability to the global economy. It reduces the chance of a single vendor's failure causing a catastrophic domino effect through the entire supply chain. It forces a higher level of accountability and transparency that benefits everyone in the long run. My hope is that this explanation has given you a sense of clarity and a better perspective on the quiet power of these systems. Navigating the world of enterprise technology can often feel like trying to read a map in the dark, but once you understand the underlying logic, the path becomes much clearer. I want to thank you for your time and your focused attention today. It is a privilege to share these insider perspectives with you and help you build a more grounded understanding of how our world is changing. If this breakdown of corporate artificial intelligence has helped you see the bigger picture and genuinely added value to your professional outlook, please consider liking the video. It is a simple way to let me know that this style of clear, mentor-like guidance is useful to you. I invite you to subscribe and join our community if you want to continue exploring these complex enterprise systems in a way that is easy to understand and free from the usual industry hype. By staying connected, you will gain a long-term advantage in how you perceive and react to technological shifts in your own career. I am already preparing a deep dive into how these same systems are beginning to reshape the way individual performance is tracked within large organizations, and I look forward to guiding you through that topic very soon. Curiosity and a calm approach to learning are your best assets in this rapidly evolving landscape. Keep looking past the headlines to find the real mechanics of the systems around you. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next session as we continue this journey of understanding together. Stay focused, keep learning, and remember that the most powerful systems are often the ones that work the most quietly. I will see you in the next video.